So people ask me, why we hold these truths, why the title. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, the preamble to the Declaration of Independence. It is to me and let me just preface it by saying I am an American. I love my country. It is the best country in the world. But we do have a problem in this country, and that is that we do not like to address the many contradictions that have grown and festered over the course of our 230-plus year existence. And the demonstration theme, project theme that I talked about before ties into the title. There's a character in my book, his name's Uncle Tom, and I don't want to give away too much here, but there's a scene which I think poignantly gets to the title. But the bottom line, or the basic concept, is that we Americans hold several truths to be self-evident. Right? We hold the equality of all people before the law to be self-evident, that blacks and whites and Jews and Catholics are all the same. They're valued the same before the law. And it just simply isn't true. Right? If you look at Peyton Manning and Cam Newton and the way that Beyonce has been pilloried in the press as being a race monger, I mean, that's, formation is a lot of things, but it wasn't race mongering. But it's an example, again, of our willingness to commit to commitments, right? But to not really work for and to bring about the underlying change that we claim to profess. And we hold these truths as an excoriation of America in that sense. But more importantly, it's a call to arms. It's a call for us to finally make good on our founding documents. In fact, we all are equal before the law. Eddie Glaude has written a fabulous book. And I guess his central premise is that African Americans just are valued differently. And that simple concept, you can use that to explain what's happening with Peyton Manning. You can use it to explain what's happening with Cam Newton. You can use it to explain what's happened to so many athletes throughout the sports world when it comes to the various mistakes that they've made and their ability to bounce back after those mistakes were made. So my book is, yes, it's very narrowly aimed at getting young people. Specifically, I really want to emphasize this. It's young black people. But it's important that everyone read it and understand where I'm coming from, because black people cannot by themselves change this country. It's going to require changing hearts and minds. And so I hope that my experience in North Carolina, which inspired this book, will inspire others to bring back what Eddie Glaude calls our imagination about the political process and what can be. And that's why I wrote this book. I'm still optimistic about this country and where it can go.